says the mega church, the Willow Creeks, the Saddlebacks, the big church, he said that is a short-term thing that at the most will last for less than a century. And they're on their way out. I think they're already on the way down. That's my perception. Because they reach a baby boomer generation. And the younger generation doesn't want that. They don't want this big, slick thing that worked very, very well for baby boomers. A younger generation, for the most part, I'm speaking in general terms now, they want authentic relationships. They want leaders. They don't want leaders to stand up and talk about, pontificate. They want leaders that are real. And this guy that writes about change or die, he says, if you're going to change, you change within the confines of authentic relationships, powerful relationships. Secondly, you change within the confines of rehearsal. You want to learn a language? You've got to learn some of those same phrases over and over and over again. My French is not very good. I don't know how many times I'll say to Julia Toupet, I'm ready to go. And that's just kind of part of my, when I think of are you ready to go, that's the part that goes to my brains. And I think that, but if you're learning a language, you've got to form some new connections in the brain. It's going to take time. That's rehearsal. You want to learn counseling skills, gang? It's going to take you a while to learn listening skills. And some people, I think it takes something 5, 10 years, but some people really do it phenomenally well. I heard, what's the guy's name? Carmen. I was at a booksellers convention a couple of years ago, and Carmen, sang. I watched this guy come out on the stage with all the smoke coming around and stuff. I watched this guy. He started to sing. I have never seen anybody who innately had the ability to control an audience like that guy. I was blown away. I was sitting here watching him. I watch speakers a lot to see what they. Some speakers are so good at this. That's how. I'm a better speaker because I watched other speakers, what they do well and what they don't do well. But Carmen, so what's he doing? How do he do it? There's something in his brain that's connected and probably rehearse it over and over and over again. So you learn by relationship within relationship, in rehearsal, and you learn by reframing. When I talked about coaching, what did I do? I turned 60, and what was I thinking? The fact I'm 60, what's I'm thinking? The usefulness of my life is over. What did my coach do? He reframed that. But all the questions he asked, he got me thinking, wait a minute, fact is the same, I'm still 60. Well, I was then. Fact is the same, I was still 60. But instead of seeing it as the beginning of the end, I began to see it as something which is really a very positive thing. There's an article in the current Harvard Business Review on the existential necessity of a midlife crisis. Very fascinating article in the Harvard Business Review. See? And it's the same thing about technology and phone ringing in the middle of, But anyhow,